Swadee and welcome to Be My Guest, the program which brings you stories of institutions and people who help Thailand protect Thai traditional arts and cultures. I'm Surosha Ratanapian. And there are over 100,000 materials in the world, and no one would ever imagine that charcoal can be used to produce sculptures which are beautifully displayed as the center of religious faith or venue and room decoration. So today I talk to the owner of this brand who has come up with this innovative O-top product. Okay, so right now I'm with Kun Sirinath Rasapana, the founder of Supichya Silapa Mongkol, and her consultant, Kun Pitnut Pupat Vibun. Swadee ka. So first of all, could you introduce yourself to the fans to be my guest?
Hi, so I'm Pitnut Pupat Vibun. I'm the advisor.
My name is Sirinath Rasapana. I am the founder.
Okay, and talking about this business, so could you tell us more about the background of the business?
Okay, so it actually started as a hobby. And then we built this and placed it in the restaurant within the Low province, and some people saw that as an opportunity, so we started selling it.
Okay, talking about Silapa Mongkol, what is actually Silapa Mongkol?
It's about anything that's involved in things that has faith, in beliefs that symbolizes these things.
Okay, so we talk about faith and belief, and for sure, we're talking about faith and belief for people who are living in Thailand. Okay, talking about the Silapa Mongkol here, or the holy accessories that you build. So what are you offering to customers?
So there are different types of things that we actually, like this also, we also build Pita Khon, which is the symbol of Low province.
Okay, Pita Khon, and also any other items?
Then King Naka.
Okay, so there are Naga or Nang in Thai.
Yes.
So you have Pita Khon, which is a symbol of Low province.
Yes.
And any other item? Lamps?
Lamps.
Okay, so anything else that you offer to customers?
Dragons.
Okay, and dragons.
Statues,
Talking about these items which are related to the faith of Thai people, so what messages that one of the items present to the people who believe in it?
Oh, it's just a symbol that shows prosperity, greatness, value. So when you put this in the house, you feel like brings charisma to them.
Okay, and apart from being a decorative items in the house, so what kind of customers are your target customers then?
That's solely based on the people that believes in the same beliefs that we have, so they would buy it for their own beliefs.
Okay, and what about foreigners? So are they your target customers?
Not at the moment, but we're thinking about it because there are some people that comes in and see as a good decoration, and they have some beliefs and have some understandings of the product.
Okay, so you told us about your products, item and variety.
Yes.
But I'm wondering, what is the inspiration point, that make you have come this far?
It's been something within the family. It's in the foundations of the Isan people. Since from the beginning, from babies until you're grown up, you will see all the nakas in the everywhere we look. So that's
okay. So Naga right now, I think it has become more popular nowadays when we talk, when we compare the rate of popularity with the past. What about the process of making one of these statue or the sculpture like this?
Okay, so from the beginning, you just make the structure with the metal structure, then you made it carbon, then you compress it around the structure, then you paint over it.
So how long does it take for a piece of art?
Well, it depends on the size of it. If it's smaller, it can take around a week, but if it's a statue like this, it will probably take a month.
Okay, talking about the material, so it's carbon. So why do you choose carbon as a major material of doing this type of structure?
Because it's never been used before, something very innovative, very new in this line of work. And another good point of it is it's deodorize the air. as well.
Ah, I see. So that's why, we see a very clear,
Yeah.
shining gold color, on this sculpture. What about apart from carbon? So is there any other materials that we can use?
Usually we use sawdust as well in making the structure.
Okay, sawdust and carbon
Yes.
are usable for
Yeah.
this type of art. And as this is a piece of art, so what kind of skills people should have in order to be an artist?
Actually, it becomes from the heart. If you love arts and craft, anyone can do it. But to perfect the sculpture takes time and dedication.
Okay, so we need time
Training,
and
yeah.
dedication and training.
And lots
Talking
of experiences.
Okay, so experiences and training. Talking about the training first. So do you offer any training courses to customers?
Yes, we open to anybody that wants to learn. Anybody can come in and learn
Okay.
with us.
So what are the courses or the information or even education that they will receive?
Well, we will train them from the beginning, what type of materials we use, how to mix the materials, how to build up the structure, and then, how to paint it, sculpt it, and then finalize with the paintings and
Okay.
decorations.
Okay, so that's the human resources
Yes.
part. Now, what about the marketing activities part? Talking about the way that you do PR and advertising. How do customers know your product?
At this point, it's word of mouth. We haven't done a lot of marketings yet, but with the OTOP, we hope that we can expand the business.
Okay, talking about being a part of OTOP activity, so how can you become one of the OTOP members?
Actually, one of the elders within the community has told us about the project, and then we entered it, and then we got selected within the innovation group.
Okay, talking about the innovative product here, this one is selected as the OTOP's innovative
Yes.
product 2015. So what factors, make this product an innovative product then?
I think it's because the material that we use, other people would use, like I said before, sawdust in their sculptures, but we use carbon as a
Okay.
base. So that's we're the only person in the market right now that uses this material.
Okay, so that means there are no competitors
No.
currently in the market.
No.
Okay, that's a very good news then. Now talking, you mentioned previously about the belief that is attached with this kind of statue and sculpture. Then could you tell us all, the messages that each of the statue carries?
Actually, the Naka can be identified as 4 types. One that guards the heavens, one that guards the rains and the winds, one that guards the river, and one that guards, treasures. So most of our clients would buy it for their beliefs, and then that will guard their treasures. And
Oh, okay. So which one is the best-selling item then?
the 4th one that I told you about, so they would buy it into the house, and they think that it's going to make more assets, more treasures, make them more rich and more.
Now we have learned a bit about Naga already. What about Pitakon?
Well, originally, Pitakon, the word is from Pi Tam Kon. So in Thai belief, a lot of Thai people are afraid of ghosts and spirits. So in Loy province, they have created this festival to actually celebrate the ghosts and spirits, and so it's not as scary.
Okay,
So
so
that's-
so what should be the purpose of people who buy, Pitakon bag?
Usually it's a symbol of Loy, and so they buy as a souvenir or some gifts
Okay.
from loved ones.
I mean, for if suppose I travel to Loy, I can
Yeah.
get one of the
Yeah.
souvenir, which is Pitakon. And last but not least is the dragon.
Yes.
What are its
So
importance?
the dragons are usually the people that buys it are Thai Chinese or mainland Chinese people. They believe that with having the dragon within their families or within their homes, it's going to bring prosperity and wealth and health. Good
Okay.
health as well.
Okay, as the product it's made of carbon, so do you have any way to protect, and keep it for longer years?
The only thing that the sculpture cannot stand is rain or any place that has damp water.
So that means customers normally keep it in the house.
Yes.
Okay, in the hot area and also dry
Yes.
area, so avoid from keeping it wet. Talking about the price range.
So our product starts actually from 690 baht up to about 35,000 baht.
Okay, so we can get a small item for 600
Yeah.
baht, and then it can range up
to
to
35,000.
okay 35,000 baht. But in your opinion, what is the charm of this kind of art?
I think it's not only its beauty, it's because it relates with, you know, belief, faith, prosperity. So I think that's the beauty of it. I mean, it's not just a decorative. It's something that, you know, has a part of your heart as well.
And I'm sure that you have lots of repeated customers. So
Yes.
what are the feedbacks?
I think all the feedbacks have been very positive. So far we've had, you know, repeating customers all the time. We have referrals from, you know, every customer that we know of.
Okay, so how customers can check out and buy your collection?
At this point, you can buy at the Old Top Distribution Center in Lois or any of the Old Top fairs.
Okay, so that means Bangkokians can visit
Yes.
OTOP Fair, you know, which occur in the middle of the year, okay,
Yes.
such as OTOP Mid-Year 2015, or at the end of the year in
Yes.
order to get one of this product. Okay, but for now it's time for a short break. We're right back and we'll learn more about the trend of this type of art, okay, in society and also in the world. So please stay tuned on Be My Guest.